Hey y'all, I'm Amy from Louisiana and I am a team leader at Usborne Books as of yesterday. I'm so excited. I just wanted to come on here and give y'all 3 tips on getting bookings. This is what I do to get a lot of bookings, and this is kind of how I keep track of all of them. So first of all, I tag on my Facebook parties. So I don't tag on every post because that'll get annoying to your guests because they'll get too many notifications. But I kind of pick and choose which ones that I feel like are most important. So I'll tag everybody on one of the posts that are early on in the party, like during the pre-party, just to kind of get everybody on the page and get them following and seeing that there's pre-post before the actual party day. And then I will tag everybody at the end, either on the it's time to shop, or the next day when I say, okay, our party's ending soon, I tag them all on that one. I may tag them on the next day about hosting a party. Just pick and choose your favorites or the ones that you think are most important and tag everybody, because it gets them back to the party page. So if they forgot about it, they get a notification. They're like, oh yeah, I forgot about the Usborne party. I need to either book or I need to order or whatever. And then my second tip is I friend everybody, which I guess in the end I have a lot of random friends on my friend list, but it works for me. So I friend anybody who makes a comment. So during the pre-party, during the party, and after the party. If they make a comment, I send them a friend request. And the reason I do this is because if you just message them and you're not friends, it goes into that other folder, which half the time nobody ever finds. So if you're friends with them, their message will just pop up. They'll get a notification on their phone if they have Messenger. They'll get it on their computer, wherever it is. So I friend everybody. And typically the people who are going to show up at your party have commented during the pre-party. So by the time the party's over, they've already accepted my friend request. And then once they order, I can send them a personal message to say, thanks for ordering. And then I always follow up with a little message about, do you want to host? So I just say, hey, Sarah, thanks for ordering from Brooke's party. I was wondering if you'd be interested in hosting a party. It's real easy. It doesn't cost anything. You basically invite your friends and family and show up on the night of the party and interact. And that's it. And then I say it's a great way to earn lots of free and half-price books, especially if you have some on your wish list. What do you think? And I always end with a question because it kind of puts the ball in their court, so then they have to reply. I mean, they don't always reply, but it would warrant a reply. So they'll either say yes or no, typically. If they say maybe later, then I come back and I say, well, what about in the summer? We have new releases out this summer. The summer is always a good time for people to see our new books. How about July 6th at 8:30 p.m.? And then typically they'll respond back and say, okay, that date will work. Or they may say, yeah, I'm interested, I just don't know when I can host. And I always follow up with, okay, here's 2 dates that are available. I try to book my parties within the next 2 weeks. If I book them too far out, then I'm empty for weeks and weeks until those parties roll around. So I try to book all my parties and slam my calendar full for the next 2 weeks. And then once those parties go on, then I do the next 2 weeks, and they all roll on top of each other. Now, I do already have parties planned for the summer. I think I have 3 or 4 bookings this summer already, and it was either summer or nothing. So I'd rather go ahead and get them on the calendar. I try to get people on the calendar instead of having to follow up. It's just easier for me if they're already on the calendar. Then we touch base about a week before the party, and then we start the party planning. The other thing that I do is, I guess this is my third tip, is my planner. I keep track of everything in my planner. So if somebody says, yeah, I want to host a party, but I can't do it till the fall. Well, I'm not going to put a party on the calendar 6 months ahead of time. So maybe on August 1st in my calendar, I write, contact Julie about hosting a party. So it reminds me when I get to August 1st, oh, there's what I have to do. Otherwise, I have this just continuous list going of possible hostesses or possible consultants. I don't remember when I've contacted them, when I haven't contacted them, so I write it in my calendar. The other thing that I do is all my hostess coaching, I've numbered 1 through 12. So like message number 1 goes out 7 days before my party starts. So 7 days before that party in my planner, it says Amanda 1. And then 4 days before, it'll say Amanda 2. And so that means I send message number 1 out on that day, message number 2 out on the next day. And again, it just helps me keep up with everything. Because when you have a bunch of parties going at the same time, it's easy to lose track of who you've contacted, who you haven't contacted. Some people are quick to respond back, and so you can move on to message 2. Some people, it takes a couple days to hear back from. Some people, you have to follow up with them. So I just write everything down, and my planner is golden for me. Anyways, maybe a piece of paper works for you, whatever works best for you, but my planner is what keeps me organized, and I can open it up every day and I see, okay, here's the people that I need to contact for possible hosting, possible consulting, and then here's the messages I need to send out for my hostesses that are coming up. So it's easy at a glance, day at a time. I also write in there if there's like a national holiday, National Pet Day or whatever. So it reminds me to post that graphic in my VIP page. So my 3 tips are tag, tag, tag. Number 2 is friend people in your party and then send them messages about hosting. And my 3rd one is my planner or a calendar or whatever works for you, but be organized about it so you're you don't have all kind of pieces of paper rolling around. So a planner is what works best for me. Anyways, I hope these tips are helpful for you, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.